So there are several problems with the launch of the Nintendo Switch. It being very close, you would think that Nintendo would be hyping it up as much as possible, but unfortunately they went on record in a statement stating that the virtual console games will not be available on the Nintendo Switch at launch date. And unfortunately, they also stated that we will share more information in the future, meaning they don't have a set date for it to come. It's not like it's going to come in a week. And you might be saying to yourself, okay, that's not a big deal. I emulate on my PC or my phone, so I really don't need the virtual console. Okay, well, guess what else? The Nintendo Switch is also not releasing any video or streaming services. So the most popular ones, of course, being that of YouTube and Netflix, they're not going to be on the virtual console. They're not going to be on the marketplace to download. There's going to be no way to get them onto your Nintendo Switch because they don't exist. So that's a little bit of a huge problem, considering it's a tablet that is geared towards gaming more than anything else. You would think that they would also have this as well. So that's a little bit of a problem. They shared some insight on how the eShop is going to work. First, users will need to download the system update, of course. System update downloads in backgrounds, designed to install quickly and not disrupt gameplay, just like the Xbox One and PlayStation 4. So additionally, the eShop will have a news feature that will inform people about the latest additions to Nintendo eShop, very similarly to Steam's update when you sign on instantly. And it'll provide upcoming games and other news updates about Nintendo, which again, Steam does. So Nintendo clarified how users can share funds across Nintendo devices. So people might already have funds in their accounts, Nintendo stated, and you can put them onto other Nintendo devices that can access them using a shared wallet. So this is not going to work well. I don't think it will. I think every individual user should have a username and their account tied to that. And, you know, I understand that it's a little bit sucky when you have to sit there and go on to a different username and set up funds for that. But I think that would be a lot better because there's going to be a lot of people who are going to say, well, you know, he took funds out of my linked account with his, and I didn't mean for Timmy to buy this game yet. You know what I mean? So stuff like that's going to happen. It's happened on phones before. We're going to see that here too. Once people link their Nintendo Network ID and their Nintendo account, or then their Nintendo account to their Nintendo Switch system. Jesus Christ, this is convoluted. Okay, apparently once you link everything, you can share your wallet. You can share, you know, money across accounts, whatever. Okay, cool, fine. And then finally, Nintendo said that people can buy digital Nintendo Switch games, but their internal storage won't allow them to save all of those games at launch. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't stop cracking jokes here. This is hilarious. One big thing, one big change is that you can buy these games online, just like on Xbox.com, and it will download to your console if you're signed into your account, of course. So that's really good. This is really good stuff. I'm glad the Nintendo Switch is literally carbon copying the Xbox way, and of course taking other elements from different consoles and operating systems, and of course Steam, and putting it all into a giant blender, mashing it together and saying, this is Nintendo Switch's operating system. Sweet. Okay, I'm down with that. The only problem I have is that you might have the situation where you have little Timmy, and little Timmy only has one big TV in the family living room, or maybe he has one TV in his room, and he doesn't have the room for two consoles for whatever reason. Maybe it's just convoluted to set up two consoles. Maybe little Timmy doesn't understand how to operate the TV very well, and it becomes a problem. This is why you buy a lot of these consoles for kids, because they're very simple to operate, and you don't have to teach them things like that until they get older and they're able to understand it. So you're going to have a console that's going to basically replace little Timmy's console, the Wii U, with all his games that he's collected over time, and you're only going to have about 2 or 3 to 4 games that little Timmy's going to be able to play, because there is no YouTube, there is no Netflix. So when he gets bored, he can't just pop that on his same device. I think it's kind of crappy and silly to do this, to not have at least YouTube and Netflix as the streaming apps, because there's literally nothing else. It's the launch of the Switch. I'm just saying, man, I think it's going to be a real bad time after the initial wow factor of Zelda wears off, and Zelda is only going to sell to a certain fan base. There are people out there who aren't interested in Zelda, hardcore FPS fans fans, Mario fans. There's a lot of people out there who just aren't interested in Zelda to the point where they're going to buy this console itself. But there are quite a few Zelda fans, so I do estimate that there will probably be at least 1 million sold day one, if not 3 to 4 to 5. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below about all this. Do you think the lack of a virtual console will destroy this console? I would love to hear your feedback, especially on the Netflix and YouTube streaming thing. I've been your host, Protomario, and I'm signing out. As always, good gaming, and God bless. Thanks for watching.